I believe in living a life that I am proud of. I've noticed in our society that the cool thing to do is be negative about life. People are always looking for things to hate and complain about, rather than to love and be happy about. I am guilty of giving into negativity. Recently, I have developed a fear that I am wasting my life focusing on negative thoughts. To me, the only thing scarier than death is realizing at the end of your life that you haven't lived the life you wanted. This is a story on how my perspective on life drastically changed due to my newfound circumstances. When I was 12 years old, I had developed a severe cough that hadn't gone away in months. My doctor ended up sending me to a respiratory physician. After a series of tests, we discovered that I had something called cystic fibrosis. At the time, I had no idea what cystic fibrosis was. The doctor explained to me that CF is a genetic disease that overproduces extra thick, sticky mucus in my body. It mainly affects my lungs. My body can't clear out the mucus in my lungs, which means germs can easily get stuck in the mucus with no way of getting out. Lung infections are bound to happen, and over time it causes damage to the lungs. CF is a progressive disease and will take away people's ability to breathe. When my doctor delivered this news to me, he said it was okay if I wanted to cry. But in my head, I was thinking, why would I cry? I wasn't scared because I didn't understand the extent of this illness at that age. As this diagnosis sank in, I grew curious of what other people with CF had to say about this disease. As I surfed the internet one day, I came across a young woman by the name of Claire Wineland, who also had cystic fibrosis. She had done a few TED Talks, and all of them focus on this idea of making your life something you are proud of. These words hadn't really resonated with me until her passing on September 2nd. It hasn't been easy for me to transition into a life of daily treatments and medications. I went from a healthy 12-year-old to a girl who had a life-threatening illness. Claire's perspective on life at such a young age is incredibly inspiring to me and made me feel as though having CF wasn't such a horrible thing. I have a new outlook on life that others my age can't quite understand. Earlier this year, I began raising money for the CF Foundation. May is CF Awareness Month, so I decided to participate in a Great Strides Walk. My team name is called Rachel's 65 Roses. My parents and I began contacting friends and family, asking them to donate and be a part of my team. I ended up raising $6,664.08. On May 15, 2018, we pulled up to Dairyfield Park in Manchester. I remember being quite nervous because I didn't know what to expect. We got out of the car and we were greeted by the manager of the walk. He showed us where to sign in and get our t-shirts. People with CF got a purple shirt while everyone else wore blue. There seemed to be about 4 people wearing purple shirts, and that was the first time I was in the presence of other CF patients. I am very thankful for this experience. I am proud of what I accomplished that day, and I am proud to be a part of something so special. Even though my case of CF is mild compared to other cystic fibrosis patients, and I will live beyond the average lifespan of 40 years old, it doesn't take away my passion to cherish every moment of life. I want to be able to say in my final days that I am proud of who I am and what I've accomplished during my life. This, I believe.
Nice, Rachel.
Facebook